How are you ladies? My name is Sarah Sally and welcome to my channel where I'll be talking about my current obsessions, about bags, mostly skincare, and expat living because I've been an expat for almost 15 years already. But today I'm going to talk to you about my very first obsession with regards to the fashion house, and as you can see in the item, it's it's the bag from the fashion house Louis Vuitton, and I am talking specifically about the Speedy 25 Bandouliere and damier eben canvas. So I have this bag in last July 2018. I bought it in Dubai. At the time, it cost me around roughly 14 grand. And I have checked the price online, and this is 2 years ago. So this month, it already cost 16 grand. So that's an increase of about 200 grand. So that's how the prices of these luxury goods, they're quite expensive, and the prices are always increasing year after year. That's why, if my advice to you is that if you're planning to buy a bag from any of the fashion houses like Gucci or Louis Vuitton, Hermes, or Chanel, buy it this year because next year it will be very expensive already. So before I go ahead with my review, because this is a 2-year review, I use this bag every day. This is my office bag actually, and this is the very reason why I choose the damier eben, because although I love the monogram, it's just screamed Louis Vuitton, and I find it a bit embarrassing if I bring that bag to the office. So to start off, let me just tell you the size of the bag. So the length is 25 centimeter. The height here is 190 centimeter, and then the width is 15 centimeter. So it comes with a detachable, this is a detachable strap actually, and it has holes so you can adjust it to your size. I am 5'1", and if I wear it crossbody or as a shoulder bag, it just sits just on my hips, so it's really suitable for my size and my height actually. So because it's summer and we're not really working full-time because of the pandemic, so I've been using my Neverfull in the dummy azure, because I feel that that bag is a summer bag, and I thought that and a bit casual. So that's the bag that I've been rocking at the moment. So this bag has been has been sitting on my shelf for about 5 months already. Okay, so as you can see, for the 2 years that I've been using this one, you could hardly see any wear or tear at all. No tear. The wear is just here, probably in the padlock. It's not it's not that shiny anymore, but still you don't really see that much defect or wear. Okay, the zipper is still very still very good and shiny. The handle, there's nothing, no defect, no damage whatsoever. And take note that I don't baby my bag, and this is the second reason why I bought the damier eben, because I don't really baby my bag when it rains, and well, it rarely rains where I am. If it's a monogram, you know that there will be watermarks in here, but because this is the damier eben, there's nothing really. Even the canvas, there's nothing, and I as I said, I don't baby my bag. I place it anywhere. When I not wearing this one, I just put it on top of my shelf. I don't really put it in the dust bag. So there's a bit of a dust, but you just wiped it with a tissue, and then voila, it looks new again. So I put if as you can see, I put the like how do you call this one, bubble wrap. This is actually the bubble wrap from my Neverfull so because I'm using the Neverfull then I just put it in my Speedy so it will not lose any shape. So inside is this red, luscious red cloth inside, and then as you can see, there's a packet. This is where the key to the padlock is. I don't really padlock my bag, so this is just here. See, so I just put it here. Okay, so and then that's it. So normally I put organizer, and the reason why I put the organizer, because sometimes if you just put things in here, sometimes you don't see your lipstick, or it's hard to find your, let's say, your house key, or your lipstick, or your moisturizer, or ball pen, even, or your phone. So because Speedy 25, it might look small to you, but it's not. Inside is like a big cave where you can put a lot of things in here. That's why I use an organizer, so it can, it retains the shape, it retains the shape. And then I can find my things easily. Maybe for the 2 years that I've been using one, I don't know if you can see this one, but there's like wrinkles in here. To be honest, it doesn't bother me. It does give character to the bag, so I'm not really very particular about not of minor defects, because this is a 2-year bag, and for that minor defect, quote unquote, that's nothing. Here there's no wrinkle, and on the bottom is there's nothing. So people say that is or asking me if is it worth to buy an expensive or luxury bag like the Speedy Bandouliere, and my answer would always be yes. Yes, it costs a lot, but this lasts for more than 10 years, 20 years. I mean, this particular bag, if you know the history of this bag, actually this design was in the 1920s, and the first Speedy size is actually 30. And because Audrey Hepburn, yes, the Audrey Hepburn, told Louis Vuitton that she wants a size that fits to her small frame, and that's why Louis Vuitton designed this Speedy 25 bag. This is not my first Louis Vuitton item, actually. But the first Louis Vuitton item that I have is actually my wallet, my Zippy wallet, which I bought in 2013. I'm going to review that in another video, because it's been 7 years. And if you see that item, you would hardly recognize that it's been with me for 7 years. And this is the number one reason why I would urge you to save and to buy luxury goods that are going to stay with you for years and years. Now, the second reason why I urge you to consider buying something expensive is because, like the pandemic situation that we are in right now, if you really need cash or a source of emergency fund, you can actually resell these bags. There are a lot of second-hand websites where you can sell this one, like Luxury Closet, Fashion File, even Farfetch have a category for pre-owned bags. And for things like Chanel and Louis Vuitton and Hermes, a lot of them retain their values, especially those that are, like the Hermes Kelly or the Birkin. They actually sell more than the original price, and the older the item, the higher they command the prices. Louis Vuitton, like for example the Speedy, if you go to Fashion File or Farfetch or Luxury Closet, they retain like 70 or 80% of their value, which is good, which is actually very, very good. I mean, you use this one for years and years, and when you resell it, it's not like you lose a lot of money. So it's like a bang for your bucks, actually. And the third and the last reason that I would urge you to consider buying something, like quality goods, is because personally I hate fashion. I mean, I hate food. I hate fast fashion. They call it a fast fashion. If there is fast food, there is what you call fast fashion. Those things that sell for, a buck, $5 or $10. T-shirts, wallets, as cheap as $5, and then what? It's like disposable one after a month. There's loose thread, and they lose the shine, and the leather is damaged, and then you have to throw it. And then you buy another one, and then you throw it again, and then you buy another. I mean, this is what you call fast fashion. It's really, really bad for the environment. When we talk about environment, we only think about illegal forest, forestry, or illegal the cutting of trees, but no one talks about how we fill up the landfill because we buy often. And the reason why we buy often is because we buy the things that are easily damaged. So this bag, for example, let's say this bag cost me 14 grand, and this has been with me since 2018. I can still see this bag with me for 20 years. So 14 grand in 20 years will be really, really less per year if you think about it. And even this bag, is like an heirloom. You can pass this on to your kids or your grandkids, and you can bet that particularly this bag, Speedy bag or Speedy bandolier, will be here for years and years, because this is a mainstay bag, a staple bag of the fashion house, the Louis Vuitton. So let me know what's your question. If you have any questions about the Speedy Bandouliere or the Speedy 25, that's without the strap, let me know what you think about the bag. If you have questions about a particular bag, especially this one, hit me up. Subscribe to my channel, comment on the comment section. I would like to know what you think about this bag. Ciao for now.